Bagfuel, baby.
Everybody, young dudes that's in real estate is taking a whole different turn now. They don't do the traditional quick flip. Yeah. Which one is the most engaging you want to go into?
So, I just teach my journey, my story. So I started out in real estate 10 years ago, so buying single family
At
properties.
22 years old?
Yep. I was young. My dad was in real estate, so I
Oh,
really
it's bloodline.
I had an idea about it. He wasn't doing the way I was doing it, but he opened up the door for me.
What's that shit called that LeBron's doing with his son again?
Nepotism.
There you go.
I definitely wasn't nepotism. He messed with them.
It sounded real familiar. You know
But
what I'm
as
saying?
to give you credit though, that nigga looking crazy on the court. You've been saying it, but he looking crazy on the court, bro. Hold on. I apologize. Ramel, so your father's
No, listen.
bloodline real estate?
Something to that really quick, because LeBron, my guy.
Yeah, he's my guy.
But Bronny,
He said this as when Bronny was a junior in high school.
Chill. I don't want no problems with LeBron.
I know, we don't want no problems, but
I fuck with LeBron James. All I'm saying is I wouldn't have done it that way.
Got you.
I think he needed to be a little better, and they could have let him not get drafted and still go to the G League. He would have still had impact, and they could have still did everything they did without the spotlight being on him with a 3 or 4 year deal. Yeah. I feel like that I wouldn't have put my son in that position to be fried because I'm rich already. Now, after thinking about it, I want to click something. People was killing me about this. After thinking about it, I understand why you would want to put your son in there. They did make $50 million within a month.
With the jerseys, just alone.
That's the business of basketball. But I feel like they still could have got the jersey sales off even if he wasn't drafted. And I think it takes on a whole nother life taking money out of somebody's pocket that shoulda and coulda been drafted. That's all.
So bloodline for you, but you said something interesting.
LeBron James Jr.
No, you said that you ain't do it the way your father's doing it. What do you mean by that?
So my dad, he didn't really know what he was doing. He had no mentorship. So he was a victim of what is called predatory lending.
Yes.
So this is back in the day in Brooklyn. He owned a few brownstones.
What do you consider back in the day, 2004?
So this is probably about, I would say 1999.
Okay, I was a victim of predatory lending in 2004.
Yeah, it's around the same scale.
But that's what I said, I'm old, nigga. That's what I'm saying. You talking about his dad, I'm like, predatory lending.
I saw it coming up, and he was a victim of it. I didn't understand what was happening until I got older. He explained it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, predatory lending, that means that the appraiser, the banker, the attorney, they all related.
They all in it.
Yeah.
You don't technically qualify. We should not give you this house because you never proved that you can make the money. Yeah. But since I fuck with you and you making a couple dollars, you look like you got some money, we're gonna give it to you, and the interest rate is gonna be phenomenal. 21%, some stupid shit.
Yeah. I was about to say 25.
Some stupid shit, but go ahead.
No, you hit just like that.
It happened to me. I'm predatory lending.
I told you this the episode, Ramel. So how did he fight out of that? Or did he ever get a chance to fight?
This is how God worked, right? So he said that he was taking out the trash one day, and there was a card in the trash that said, if you've been a victim of predatory lending, call this number. And something just told him to call the number. He didn't know he was a victim of it. So he called the number, spoke to the attorney, told him his situation, and the people that, I guess, had him in a situation, the attorney knew about them. They was doing it all across Brooklyn.
Got you.
So then he had a lawsuit against them.
Jersey too.
And they gave him 2 options, right? And this is the difference between my dad and myself, obviously learning as we go.
Yeah.
They gave him 2 options. They said, listen, we're going to settle out. We're either going to give you this brownstone free and clear. You're not going to owe us nothing. Mortgage free and clear. Or we cut you a check for 150 grand.
I'm going to take the brownstone free and clear.
Dad took the bread.
No!
Hold on.
No!
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are y'all Caribbean?
Nah, no, New Orleans. That's what.
Oh, you regular black. That's why. A Caribbean nigga would have took the house, right?
It's tricky, man.
Cause me, I'm like, to me, that's a no-brainer. The brownstone free. Listen, the main thing that you want to do in life, you want to have a roof over your head for free. If you can have a place to live and have it paid for, you beat almost 90% of this world,
But to
bro.
be fair, at the time, we didn't understand the value of brownstones. What really shot the brownstones up, from what I was told and what I saw, was the exchange students. So,
I don't know
no,
about
no,
that, huh?
listen to them.
Because when I was coming up, my parents hit me that brownstones was a big fucking
not-
deal.
But your parents put you
No,
on.
but that's what I'm saying. But the exchange students, people were getting money for that. So they would have white people stay in the brownstones with them. They was getting wild bread.
Yeah, because it's so you can make the brownstone in different apartments.
Yeah, and then they're calling their parents like, the ceilings are high, the train is right here. How much they selling it for? 100,000, 300,000, and they wiped up all of them.
Yeah, but the predatory lending, like he said, was all through Uptown because that's how they was giving the shit to white people for $1. Okay? And then after, when you didn't read the fine paperwork, after 5 or 10 years, the shit shot up to the point where they couldn't pay. So they was home paying this little small mortgage, and then one day you get a shit, you gotta pay $8,000 a month, and you like,
Can't maintain that.
what the fuck are you talking about $8,000 a month? Read your paperwork. Go ahead.
So
I'm
he
sorry.
took the 150.
He didn't know no better. So 150, he gone, blew the money, right? He invested into different businesses, cleaning company, things like that. But he gave me that game. So his losses was my lessons. So I invested in mentorship, started learning. I ended up getting my first deal, which was a brownstone in Brooklyn, 2-family brownstone. It was a family that was going through a pre-foreclosure.
Clinton Hill.
In Bed-Stuy, Green and Malcolm X, a 2-family brownstone.
Right there.
It was going through a pre-foreclosure, so I sat down with them in the bank, did a short sale, got it for $590,000. I didn't use my own money. I got a private investor who put up the bread. I just had to split 50-50 on a deal when we sold it. We sold it for $1.2 million, and then that was my first 6-figure check in real estate. And then I started buying and buying and buying it from there. So just me learning from what my dad did wrong with his brownstone. I didn't have enough money to buy it outright, but I had a partner who put the money up, and he was like, "We gotta sell it though, because we gotta cash out."
I mean, yeah, because he gotta get his money back.
Yeah.
We
know.
know. And now I got my money, you got yours. Now you go ahead.
You go do
Yeah.
your thing.